25 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And a gentleman came down to Seoul to attack me. I think he made some YouTube comments about coming down, and I didn't realise it was the same guy until after we had this fight. Scooby had a fight with him earlier. It's a 50% hull. I figured my fight with him was going to be the same. I didn't know it was going to be to the death. And my plan was to reload when he went off to reload, because he's got frags which will run out of ammo before my cannons, and then his multi-cannons will run out of ammo after that. However, I did his frags did an amazing amount of damage, and I think they must be thermal because my shields didn't hold up too well against them. But on the whole, I wasn't too unhappy with how my ship did in this one. My trolley force cannon vet, not great in 1v1s, but a good fun ship anyway. And yeah, I maybe should build a more serious 1v1 PvP ship. I don't know. I keep thinking about it, but then, you know, I do love this one. It's silly, but it does win the occasional fight, just not very often. It is, you know, if it comes down to ramming, it's probably going to win that. But yeah, I was surprised at how much damage he was outputting, but the frags are just ripping me a new one in the early part of the fight. And like I say, when they run out of ammo, that starts to balance things out. So I've brought you the whole fight. It's just a 1v1. I stopped at 50% and sent him stopped when we dropped below 50% and sent him a GG. He responded, so I think that was the fight over. I said to him that he'd won because I ran out of ammo. I only had at that point 12 or 13 railgun shots left and my beam lasers, and he still had ammo in his multi-cannons. Had he gone off to reload, obviously I would have reloaded everything, and yeah, I think it would have been interesting, but he never actually went off to reload, so it surprised me. But you know, he just continued fighting. When his frags ran out, he just continued fighting with his multi-cannons only. Yeah, maybe I should have passed more, but because he didn't have a bank cancelling rail, I was trying to keep him in front of me and cancel more banks than that, and I wasn't really focused on reloading. I should have maybe tried to sneak a reload off on a pass. I don't know. It's very difficult because for me to reload on this vet, because my vet is very slow and hefty. It's not the quickest turning vet in the world, and so, you know, turning and reloading, they're not things I manage to do very often. But luckily for me, he didn't have a bank cancelling rail, so I could sit in front of him and bank, and so I wasn't too worried about that. I also, you know, was intrigued by the amount of damage that the frags were doing, because I don't know, if I do a vet, would frags be on my list of things to put on there? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to put an ad break in this one. The fight's quite long. It's played at high, I think at 1.5% speed. So we're going to take a pause to take a quick look at what you guys sponsor. With your guys' views, you help out Big Red Rooster Cockerel Rescue, helping out cocks of all sizes, all shapes, and for the love of the cock, keep watching so we can raise money for this lovely little animal rescue and save birds like my little co-pilot here. I really needed to remake that advert because the volume on it's so bad, but I'll wait till the summer and I can get some nice shots of the rescue and put together something new, because unfortunately, yeah, the old advert, when I ported it over, some of the videos I imported over from my previous computer that were on a backup hard drive, the sound levels between the two computers are completely different for recording and producing videos, so they come out really too quiet. It is weird how every computer I've ever had has completely different sound settings for when it comes to making YouTube videos and what YouTube suppresses and doesn't suppress. There we go. Weird, but I will at some point address that and make a new advert, I promise. But yeah, it was a fun fight. I don't generally fight in bigs very often. I'm not known for being any good in bigs, but you know, I don't mind a fight. If anyone comes down and challenge me to fight to the death or 50%, I'm happy either way. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it's not like I can't afford a rebuy. And if I have to say no because I'm carrying merits or something like that, if I'm doing a lot of undermining, I might say not until a certain day, or you know, after a certain day, because sometimes I am walking around with tens of thousands of merits on me waiting for the tick, which happens every week on a Thursday at 7 a.m. I think it's 7 a.m. or is it? I think it's 7 a.m. And so sometimes I'll be stomping around with merits on me, and I don't want to die until after the tick. But yeah, most of the time I'm free to fight and just have a bit of fun and get on with it, because most of the time I do power play that can be delivered immediately, not power play that can be delivered, wants to be delivered last minute. But all in all, it wasn't the worst of fights for me. It wasn't the best of fights for me, but it was interesting, because I was like, I'm sure he's going to go off to reload. He's going to have to, surely. And then he didn't, and also I was surprised because he seemed to have way loads of banks, but I'm not sure if he had extra ones or I just didn't keep track. But yeah, it was tough. It was quite funny because Scooby was in wing with him, because I left the wing when we started the 1v1. Scooby stayed in the wing, so it was quite funny because Scooby reacted towards the end of the fight when we started ramming with no shields. Scooby was witness to what sort of chunks are being taken out of the hull in just one hits. Especially as I was telling Scooby that I had no ammo left by that stage. So as you can see, I'm running very, very low on ammo. He's not decided to reload his frags. He's just sticking to just the multi-cannons. It'd be interesting to see at the end how much multi-cannon ammo he had left, and whether he was going to run out of it. Or because I did run out of everything, but even the railgun was very short of ammo by the end of this. The two small beam lasers, as much as I love them for cooling me down and stopping people from reloading, they're pretty useless in terms of actual damage output. I think it's 6 damage per second, so it's not high in any way, shape or form. But yeah, it was fun going nose to nose with another commander for once. It was also nice that I wasn't in one of my small pirate ships, because invariably when I do get attacked by big ships, I am normally in a small pirate ship, and the big ship commander's like taking me on in a vet or a cutter, and I'm like, I can't do anything to that. I'm just going to run out of ammo and not scratch it, so this is very pointless. So it's nice to actually take on a challenge in the appropriate vessel for once. But I'm going to leave you the last bit of voice so you can hear Scooby laughing and shocked voice quietly in the background of some pretty hefty noise from ships colliding together. As he lost his shields, I did lose mine very soon afterwards, and like I say, he's still at this point got multi-cannons left. I'm pretty much I'm very short on cannon ammo, and as my shields go down, I don't know why I was so late to switching my pips around, but yeah, I did manage to get that ram off. Anyway, I'll leave you with Scooby now and say that's all. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, fuck you, Jesus! he's in wing with me at the minute. I just sort of picked up his whole disappeared. You read him with a planet? No.
What do you guys play? Elite?
Yeah, he said it before our fight. Over 15. So I was like, yeah. Didn't have the heart to tell him.